be included in the lineup. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Inside, taken away by Anthony. It's stolen by Banchero. Jordan with the ball. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Brunson fires from way outside. Reiner. Olajuwon with the block.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
And finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Now here's Towns. Over Brunson. Towns, no luck. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Here's Brunson. Hits the outside fadeaway.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And the basket by Olajuwon.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Outside, Jordan. And Levine with the block. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Albuquerque. Malone outside. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down. Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And here's Malone outside.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Towns looking around. And Towns throws it down.
How about Towns rumbling down that court, completing the break?
Brunson with it. Picked up by Banchero. Albuquerque leading by 6. Pass to Jordan. .30 seconds left from the first quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now Levine. He has yet to score. 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Albuquerque leads by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
The three trains the three-pointer. Levine's got his first 3 points of the game.
And we know Levine has that shot in his arsenal, and he's working to develop more consistency.
It's good from long range. Edwards got the lead back up to 7 now for Albuquerque. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Yeah, it seems like every night we get someone trying to break the glass.
For three, Levine. Nice defense from McDaniel. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Private. Oh!
An aggressive move by McDaniels, a guy who keeps growing his game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Griner. Edwards with the block.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Carmelo Anthony. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Edwards.
Oh, tight defense there. Olajuwon's like a big cat. The combination of elite speed and power.
Out to Brunson. And the call will be against Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:44 left to play in the first half. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
And here is McDaniel. Here's Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. Rebound, Brooklyn. For 3, Levine. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Now just a 2-point Albuquerque lead. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Brooklyn trails by 4. Olajuwon outside. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Wallace. Good looking screen by Gasol. And Wallace slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Albuquerque out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brooklyn trails by 4. With the drive, Levine for 3. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And Guys, when Levine gets it going, he's as exciting a player as there is. Just his combination of style and athleticism.
Here's Carroll. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Here's Towns. Lays it up off the glass. And Albuquerque leads by 3.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Outside, Olajuwon. Driving inside.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
The drive by Olajuwon. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Carroll looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass the flag. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now it's a 7-point Albuquerque lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got injury here.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
What a powerful dunk by Towns, showing the rim no mercy.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively. Well, when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Malone with the screen. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Obi. Good on the triple.
On target from the corner. Not everybody has a great feel for that shot.
And it's Edwards, top of the key. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Flag with it. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Albuquerque in. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Wallace the screen. Goes up on the wing. Edwards, no good. Here's Booker. Rebound by Albuquerque. Outside, Pierce. In the corner, Wallace with it. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Brooklyn trails by 8. They get it back. And finished off by Parker.
Well, I think she added a little extra to that one, making a statement.
Outside, Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And finished off by McDaniel.
Keeping things simple on offense. Great work finding the open man.
Right side, Irving. Pass to Parker. Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
And you think Booker is all finesse? Think again.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
McDaniels outside. And here's Edwards from the arc. Brooklyn trails by 8. And a wide open look for Irving. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. Pass to Wallace. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Traps in the tray.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Parker. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniel. Here's Edwards. Got a piece of it.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
Pass to Booker. Malone with the steal. There's 49 seconds left in the game. And stolen by Leonard. Irving for 3.
Albuquerque foul.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, he still continues to play at a high level.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And you just have to avoid silly fouls here, guys. Defend with caution. Maybe get ready to make some free throws. If they can do that, they'll be looking really good here.
So the first of 3 is good, and that brings them within 8.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jordan looking around.
Great defense by Booker. The instincts he has, just always knows where to be.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Brooklyn with the ball.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Look out! Oh, look out!
goodness, that is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And so Albuquerque takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor completely.